Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here with you on my Facebook Live. It's Wednesday morning, March 11. I tried to put it in a different place where I would see it more easily. It still didn't work. I'm so glad to be with you here today. So you can find me every Wednesday morning at 10:30 Eastern Time. It's daylight savings time now. Hi Alexa. You can find me every Wednesday morning here, facebook.com/Dazzled by Stamping, and you can find me anytime on my website, dazzledbystamping.com. So you can find stuff that I am showing, cards that I'm making, projects that I'm making, and specials and tips and stuff like that. So you can find that anytime. So I have 3 cards that I'm going to make for you today. I actually I'm using a new celebration item, which is, it's called Tags in Bloom. I'll show you. It's in the second release celebration brochure. So here it is. I was trying to pull it back because it was glaring, but if I tip it just the right way, then you can see it even without it glaring. Hi Nancy, I'm glad you're here. I just realized I forgot to bring any water and I'm feeling dry. So I might have to get some when I put you guys down, or if I start smacking or something. Okay, so I'm using this, hi Sherry. I'm using this new celebration item. It's called Tags in Bloom. It is something that you can only get free with a $100 order, and it coordinates, and let me show you in the brochure. So it's on page 8 and 9 of the brochure. So you can see what it looks like here and some of the samples here. And it coordinates with 2 punches from the I still want to say Occasions catalog. Oh, hi Stacy, I'm glad you're here too. It coordinates with 2 punches from the mini catalog, the January to June mini catalog on page 41. Oh, I forgot their names. Label Me Lovely and Label Me Fancy. Ah, those are quite the names. Ooh, that's weird how you can see stuff in the punch tops. So anyway, they coordinate with these 2 punches. So I'm going to be using these today also. Hi Carrie, are you back home now? Or are you watching me from Jamaica? Is it Jamaica? Nancy told me. I don't remember. Anyway, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. Another thing that I will be using today, I'm not sure if you can see this well on just looking through the folder. This is the Coastal Weave 3D embossing folder. It is from the Tropical Oasis suite, and it's on page 39 I'm looking right at it. Page 39 of the mini catalog. So I'm going to be using lots of those things, and I'm going to be making some fairly simple cards. Some of them are totally simple. And I told you I'm using the folder, but I already did the die cutting already. Ooh, hi Nikki. I'm glad you're here, and Linda's here. I'm so excited to see you girls. So remember, what I make today is up for grabs for my weekly drawing. So if you share my video with your friends and who, just share it, and maybe others want to see crafty things too. I miss your voice, Nikki. We don't see each other nearly often enough. Nikki's my cousin. So yeah, I'm glad you're here. I was distracting myself by, I had a glare on my glasses. I gotta watch that. I opened my windows wide open because it's really dreary today, and I mean, not literally the windows, the blinds. This air is blowing at me. I know, I opened them wide open for more light, and just causes problems with the glasses. So if I still wore contacts, that would be helpful for that sort of thing. But I stopped when I had kids. My eyes were, oh no, it was because it was annoying to be able to get up and feed them in the middle of the night, and I just needed to go to wearing my glasses. And sorry, something popped up from my email, and I never went back to them. So yeah, so anyway, okay, so I'm going to show you my projects. Remember, I can't see what you're commenting when I put the camera down, and I can't actually even see who's coming on and whatever, but feel free to still comment and ask questions, and I will get back to you later. So I think I told you everything that I need to tell you right now. So I'm going to do my thing here, and I have, it's magic, literally, because it's the magic wand that I have to hit. Okay, so I'm unbackwardsing you and making you upside down. Okay, so now you can see my stamping surface here. Okay, so I'm using, on all three cards, I'm using the same colors and kind of, I don't know, I just want them all to look a lot alike. So, but be different. So I'm going to start with my piece of white here, and I have Memento because the stamp set is photopolymer, so I don't want to use my StazOn because it could damage it. And I'm pulling this up because I want to test it, because my photopolymer and my fabric pads don't like each other very well sometimes, so I need to make sure that they're playing nice. Alright, so let's check this out. Oh, and plus I have my cushion here because photopolymer doesn't have any cushion in here like the red rubber does. So I'm going to ink this up again. That looked pretty good. They're playing nicely, and I'm going to stamp it on here. So one of the cool things about this stamp set, besides the fact that it coordinates with these two punches, is this clearly is a coloring type of stamp set, right? It's not. So before well, no, I'm gonna do it now. I think I'm just gonna leave my ink pads open. Early espresso's over here. Okay, so I have early espresso, crushed curry, garden green, and soft suede. Okay, so here's how it's not. I gotta find the right thing. So there's this stamp here. I'm gonna find where I can show you. Here's the stamp here. This color's in both flowers on this piece right here. So I'm gonna ink this up in crushed curry, and I can place it right in its spot. And ta-da! My flowers are colored in. Ah, I love it. Okay, then we have another stamp. You would think that this would be somewhat impossible, but we have another stamp here I'm using with garden green. And my leaves are colored in there. And then, even more difficult, we have this other stamp, just one single stamp here all together, and we can color in these. Ha! Now, is that my kind of stamp or what? If you're new here, I don't prefer coloring, so this is perfect. All right, this is soft suede. It's even got a little spot. Okay, so in the catalog, so here's my flowers and my frame so far. In the catalog, I'm going to show you again. These flowers look, I guess they look more like, are these poppies? I feel like these are poppies. They seem like poppies here, but when I saw them like here, it made me think of sunflowers. So that's the way that I'm going with my flowers. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my punch. This is the Label Me Lovely punch, and I'm gonna stick it in here, and I'm gonna punch out the center. Trying to line it up perfectly. We're going to put that aside. We're going to use it later, actually. So I have a frame now that I'm going to put on. Okay, so decided that I needed my gingham. This is crushed curry gingham. So this is from the Regal's collection of designer paper, the 6x6 size. And what I'm gonna do, I have so there's a stamp. I'm not attaching this yet. I'm doing this little stitched stamp here. We'll see how well I do. I need to pull close to me, so I might be a little bit out of camera, or you might see my head or whatever, because I need to get on this right here. So let's hope I do. No talking during that concentration. Well, that worked out all right. Cool. Okay, can you see the stitching? I like it. And, oops. I didn't want to do it before. Now I want to attach it. I'm just going to do it. Okay, so I'm using my snail here. And I'm going to attach it to my gingham. I have been loving gingham. I'm going to use up all the gingham out of all my stacks of designer paper. I just love it. The other side is argyle, and then there's another one that is a script, and I feel like it's Baroque, but I'm not sure. It goes like this all the way up the pattern. I don't know for sure what it is. Okay, so this stamp cracks me up. I love it, and it's kind of what talked me into getting this stamp set. I'll stamp it and then I'll tell it. So this is Early Espresso. It says, "I miss your face." I love it. All right. We are almost done with the card, if you can believe it. Okay, so what I want to do, so here's my, here's the coastal weave. I don't know if I can't tell if you can tell the texture on the camera. I'm trying to test the light out here. Okay, so what I did, because of all this texture, I already put tear and tape on the back of my garden green cardstock, just for time purposes. Tear and tape, if you've not seen it before, it is tearable. You are able to tear it. Tape that is stronger than just normal adhesive. So I'm going to put this on my card here. And then on this one, I would like dimensionals to pop it up. So with this, I usually do corners and center, unless it's extra big, and then I'll do more, or if it's smaller, I might do less, but I always tell my customers I am not shy with dimensionals, so you use what you feel you need to have. Except one of my customers, Sherry, that I don't know if she's still on here or not, but you don't tell that to you don't tell that to your little neighbor girl who's coming to stamp with you. She put her dimensionals out for stamping with her neighbor girl and left the room and came back and found a great big robot of all the dimensionals stacked up together. So she had the dimensionals from then on. So don't tell that to a little, what was she, 8-year-old maybe? So here's my card. All done. I love this. Okay, so my next one that I'm going to do, again, is using the coastal weave. It's using all those I'm using all those pieces, same pieces. But this time I'm starting with the gingham, and I'm using different flowers. So the frames ones, I'm going to get those out of the way so I'm not searching for those. Okay, so I need my Memento open again, and I'm going to test it again. Make sure we're getting good coverage. Just a sec. Okay, so here's my flower. Yep, we're good. Okay, so I'm stamping my flower right on this gingham this time, and I'm kind of going back and forth a little bit. Stamping on the gingham, it's cute. It does not stamp completely well. It goes a little bit lighter than what you hope, but it's still cute, and I liked this look. Okay, so there's that. Then we also have, where do I have them? Oh, here it is. We also have a little two-piece set of like a non-bloomed one that I like that we're going to put on here. This one needs to come off because it won't all fit. At least we still can get the look. Okay, and of course, this stamp also has, these stamps also have something to stamp the center. So using my, I need to get closer again. Using my crushed curry, stamping on here. I started stamping on this gingham when I was doing the ladybugs for my treat container last month. It was too cute, and I decided I can stamp on it again. Alright, so this double little closed flower has one too. Oops, I need this again. There we go. Not trying to ink my... I made the mistake of inking these and not putting paper down when I first got these. I don't do that anymore. Okay, then I have my center that I gotta find here. Here it is. For my sunflower. And this time I'm using Early Espresso. Sorry, I didn't mean to come across in front of you. This time I'm gonna use Early Espresso. Ooh, that's kind of dark. I'm going to do the stamped off one now. That's better. I'm going to stamp off. I did it first with soft suede. And remember I said that it just doesn't stamp quite as dark on this, on the gingham. So I wanted it a little bit darker, and then it was too dark. That's all right. Okay. Done with this stamp. Okay, now this is going to go on Garden Green again. I have my piece right here. And I have tear and tape on here again because I'm going to be putting it on the texture. Okay, oops. All right, so I'm putting it right here on my card. Okay, now I'm doing it this way because I want to use my other punch. So I'm gonna get my Just For You stamped on here. Ta-da! And then this is my Label Me Fancy punch. Now, I want to show you this really quickly. So there's a hole here, probably for punching a hole in your tag, and there's a little slot here so that you can make holes for like ribbon to go through the tag. So like if you put a slot here and a slot here. So anyway. So I'm going to come in sideways. So this punches sideways, unlike many other punches where you're coming straight on. Alright, so this one I need dimensionals. I'm just going plain with this. Where'd I put the dimensionals? Oh, here they are. I'm just going plain with the stamping on this. But I have one little thing to make it pop a little bit. I just wanted a simple design with this. Okay, so I have my dimensionals on here. And, you know, we're going to cover up that too dark of one. So it's going down here. And then I'm cheating just a little bit. These are the champagne rhinestones, and they are non-orderable right now. But they go really well with this, so I'm using them anyway. Eventually they'll come back, but there's my second card. All right, my third one is even simpler. I decided not to use the folder, and I decided to use what I punched out of the, I'll flip it over, what I punched out of the first card that I made. So here's the remaining punch. Oh, I decided I am going this way. Okay, so I'm starting with the flowers that I just used last time. So we're going to stamp a flower here. And then I'm doing the double flowers. I'm going to do those here and here. And then I'm going to color them in. This is my kind of coloring, you know. I love this so much. All right. And then put this in here. Oh, I turned that funny. Just a sec. Let me get this right. I'd much rather do that than coloring though. Just telling you. Okay. Then I need my circle again. I need to stamp this off because I do want soft suede this time. Alright. So I have soft suede in the center of here. And then what I want is on the other side of this flower. So this is another awesome words stamp that comes in here. I'm testing it. This one says sending hugs. All right, and I am tipping it sideways. I just think it looks better. Oh, I didn't ink that up well. I'm flipping it. We gotta do that again. All right, I'm putting the flowers over there. Sorry, do over. Flower, I'm just doing it this time. I'm not talking about it all. Stamp. Stamp. Center. Where's my inside? There it is. See if I can do this one the first time this time. Ta-da! That's better. All right. Tested my sending hugs, but I just need to ink it up better when I'm actually ready to do it. That's better. All right. Okay. Now I told you this design is even simpler, but I'm still using all my parts. So I have my, this is Crumb Cake, by the way. I don't think I ever said that. Oh, I forgot. I do want to try one thing. We're going to see how this works. I hope I can do it. This would be something that would be good for your Stamparatus, but I'm trying it without. I'm cleaning this. I decided that I like, this is horrible looking, but this is my Simply Chamois. I don't know who I was watching. I was watching. The Simply Chamois is awesome. Just for the fact that you don't end up with fibers on your stamp from it. I like that. Okay, so we got 2 shots here. We'll see which one is better. I have the front and the back. So this is the stitched that I did on my first card, and I'm doing it with crushed curry. Oh, I touched already. I hope it's in the right spot. Good enough for you. I don't know if you can see it. They're stitching. Okay, that was the hardest part of this card. All right, so this is my garden green, which I don't need tear and tape on because I don't have the texture that I'm putting it down on. So I'll put this here, and you can see I set this down on my ink. I have my gingham designer paper here, and I have my tag with dimensionals. This one's not so big. I'll just put 4 on. I don't need it in the center. How cute is that? I'm all done. So I just made 3 cards with this stamp set and punches. All right, I'm gonna close these all up and then I'll bring you up and show you them up close. All right, so remember this, again, this is a celebration. The stamp set itself is a celebration item. Okay, I'm upside down and putting you backwards again. It's backwards to me. It's forward to you guys. And see comments. Thank goodness for the backside. No kidding. We have such amazing cardstock. We have 2 sides to it. I heard that in a demonstration one time. Somebody was training, and she was saying what to say to your customers. And our cardstock is so exclusive. There are 2 sides. So if you mess up, you can do it on the back. All right. So I'll go backwards. So here's my last card that I did. All right. And then my second card. And then this is the first one that I did with the frame. I like it. Oh, hi, Michelle Runyon is on here. Hello. I'm glad to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. Okay, so that's all the stamping that I have for you. And can you believe I even made it without water? Sometimes I just need it. So I can't think of anything else that I need to tell you. Make sure that you share my video, and you'll be entered for a drawing for these 3 cards that I just made today. Thank you so much for joining me. Sharing my video helps my business, and it helps other people who might be looking for something fun to do too. They're all cute. Liked and shared. Thank you, Marsha. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful day. You have, what are we today? We're the 11th, so just over, maybe it's almost 3 weeks left of celebration. So you still have time to get your celebration items. You still have time even to have a workshop with me. I still have some openings, I think. If you really want the ladybug set. I did not show you it today. I showed it last night, just a tiny little part of it, and it was so cute. But I can't show you because it's for my club, so I need to, thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Nancy. So I'll have to share after my clubs have all seen them. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you again next week. Bye.